Hello everybody, my name is Esther and I'm your tutor lecturer for ECS. Today we're going to cover a very important topic. I know that during this MCO probably we have a lot of challenges. We're supposed to do planned presentation, but unfortunately we can't see you face to face, so we have to ask you to record your videos and send to us. But nevertheless, one very important element in presentation is about your physical actions, or what we call non-verbal gestures. As you have learned, there are two types of communication. One is verbal, another one is non-verbal. So today we're going to talk about non-verbal communication. And what does non-verbal means? It means your gestures, how your physical, what are the signs of your physical movements that give away. So today we're going to talk about getting physical when your body tells people what you're trying to hide. Let's say I'm standing right now, I'm nervous. What are the things that I have to hide, or what are the things that I have to project to show that I'm confident in this presentation? Okay, moving on next. Now, our body, like right now I'm standing, is typically divided into different parts where people see when you present. Number one, the eyes. Number two, the gesture of your limbs, like your hands or your legs. Number three, your entire posture, how you stand, how you move about on the stage. And finally, your voice. Now, we're not going to cover voice today, but voice is mainly on verbal communication. So we'll cover eyes, gesture of limbs, and posture. Okay, next. Moving on, when we talk about posture, okay, or when we talk about eyes, what are the things that we have to do? Even though you are not physically present in front of your lecturers, the way you stand and the way you talk, it has to have a certain format. Now, this does not only apply in your current course, ECS, but it also applies to, in your future, when you're in your degree or when you're working, presentation in general. Number one, always have direct eye contact. Now, because right now this is a recording, I'm looking straight into the camera. Similarly, when you are on the stage and we have a crowd of people, you have to look straight into their eyes, like how I'm looking to you right now. All right. So what you can do is not only just look into them, but also move, occasionally to other audiences. So if let's say you have like this wide of audience, your eyes make sure that you have to make sure you look to every single corner of your audience. Now you have to look alert, look interested. Don't look somewhere else. Look at the ceiling, like how my teacher always tell me. Okay, Esther, if you're scared during a speech, look at the wall. If I'm looking at the wall right now, you think that I have seen a ghost, right? So don't look at the wall. Instead, focus on the audience. Look interested. Your eyes should, have a gleam, certain gleam, like, you are interested in telling this. Look at certain people and move your eyes at a suitable time. Again, move it, Don't just stare at one particular person. Don't just look only at your friend, but move from audience section to section to section to section, and then go back again. Don't stay on a particular section, because this will feel that the rest of the audience are neglected. Okay, so don't do that. Move your eye span so it covers the entire audience. Look up to the audience when you're talking. If you are having a script, for example, right now I have my script. Don't just look at the script and read your script like this. Instead, make sure that when you are reading, look up and then talk for a bit and then look down again, just for a quick moment, and then look up. Do not stick your eyes on the script. And that is why we also emphasize on not writing an entire A4 paper, your script. Good morning, my name is Esther. Today I will present on whatever. Don't. Like what Dr. Anita said about the previous video, don't prepare a long, lengthy script, because you will have the tendency to just read on the script. So prepare something small like this, not cue cards. Only points are important. Points, elaboration, not the whole sentence, just words only, okay? Words in point form. Okay, now moving on next. What are the things that you should not do? Okay, number one, do not cover your eyes with hair or do a hair flip. Now, like this, like Justin Bieber, what he used to look like, he used to flip his hair like this, right? So if girls, for example, you have fringe like me, okay, please make sure that your fringe are pushed to the back so it doesn't cover your eyes. Okay, or boys, if you have any form of hair in front, right now they do this cut where they shave the sides and then they have this long, hair on the top. Please make sure you comb it nicely. Don't do hair flips like this. Okay, or don't do like this, you know, it's not sexy if you do it in front of stage. Don't purposely like, you know, push your hair to the back so you look attractive. Okay, no. Just look proper, and boys, please gel your hair if possible. I know that, you know, since high school you don't gel your hair because it's not allowed, but in presentation it's important for you to look smart. Don't look like you just woke up, you know, and then you just run for the presentation. Don't. Gel your hair a bit so it looks nice, okay? It's all about physical presentation. Next. Don't look only at your friends during the presentation. Like I said, don't just focus on one particular person. Make sure your eyes move about. Alright, next. Meanwhile, some of the do's for your physical. Now we move to the gesture of limbs. Okay, the first point. Just now we talk about eyes, now we move to the gesture of limbs, you know, how you should move about. A lot of students say, Miss, I don't know what I want to do with my hands. Should I keep doing this? Okay, now first of all, your hands must respond naturally to your speech. What does it mean? Naturally means that, you know, your hands move like this. It's not deliberate like you're in a choir, like what we used to do in high school, you're like this, or like this, or like this. Okay, don't do this, just be natural. When I'm talking to you, when I'm explaining something, you can see my hands are going out. You don't have to purposely do this or stand in a very stiff manner. No, you don't. Just move very naturally when you explain. Okay, now make natural, spontaneous gesturing like this. Yeah? But you don't have to keep like doing this and everything that, yes, today I'm going to talk about the importance of communication. Communication, this is too fake. You don't have to do that. Okay, sometimes you can do this, sometimes you can do this. Don't make exaggerated moves. One of my friends in high school, he likes to do this. During his entire presentation, his hand keeps doing this. Today we're going to talk to you about the importance of recycling. Recycling is so important because it helps us to get rid of the waste materials, you know? So the entire time, I hope my friends are just looking at their hands. It's very distractive, so move with a natural pace. Now, moving on next. Make your gesture purposeful, smooth, and well-timed. It has to be purposeful. When you are doing this, you see, when I say purposeful, why do my fingers clasp like this? Why do my fingers become like this? Because I want to make a point. Purposeful. Small gestures will enhance your point. Now, instead of saying small gestures will enhance your point, now this is not suitable action, but instead, small gestures will enhance your point. Now, what does this mean? What does this gesture mean? You know, when chefs, they cook a delicious meal, like, mwah, wonderful, well done, accurate. Now, this means accurate. Now, there's a few points, a few examples. We have the fist, the power grip, and the precision grip. Okay? Now, for example, the fist. What does the fist mean? If you want to talk about raising awareness, or you want to urge people to do something, we do this. Therefore, I encourage you to do blah, blah, blah. So when you do this, it's like, yes, do it. We don't say, let's do it. We don't use this hand gesture is not suitable. Okay? The power grip, when I do this, what does it mean? We have to make sure that this happens. You are exuding authority, you're exuding power. That's what the power grip means. Right? So the precision grip, another one is the precision grip. One does not simply, you know, this type of style. So it's like, I precisely want this particular thing to happen. I need you to do this in detail. We must recycle, reuse, and you know, I forgot the third R, but this is like this, okay? Precision. Alright? Now moving on. Don't do these things. Number one, please don't, especially guys, don't clasp your hands in front of your crotch like this. You know, you're not playing football. This one has 6 kids, so it doesn't need any kids anymore. This one has 0 kids, so don't do this. So don't just limit your hand gesture to one particular stiff movement. We think that it's very formal. Well, in actual fact, it's quite awkward. So move in a very natural way, okay? Don't clasp your hands, right, like this, no. Alright? Now, stand still. Do not stand still and use only one hand motion. Because right now I'm in front of camera, I have to stand still. But when you have a huge platform for you to walk around, you can walk around like this, you know? Like, for example, you can look down to the floor and then look up to the audience. You don't have to necessarily stare into their eyes. You're making people feel very uncomfortable. No, you don't. Don't limit to one hand gesture. If you're doing this, you probably can do this. You can do this, you know, extend. Welcome, or do this. There are many hand gestures you can practice with. So that's why practice is the key. You don't say, I don't have what it takes, you know. All these things, all what we lecturers do, it all comes through practice. All the great speakers, they are not born, they are made. They practice and practice. So practice your hand gestures. What you can do is record like this and practice. And then you check on your own. Hey, I look awkward at this. Probably I should, you know, not do this. Practice is very important, especially for hand gestures. Now next, do not put your hands in the pocket. Especially right now, we require to record, you know, above from your waist up. Don't put your hands in the pocket. Don't walk around, you know. If I walk around like this in my hands in my pocket, what do you feel? You feel that I'm not interested. You know, it's going to be hard for people to trust you. It shows that you're not keen. So these are the non-verbal gestures that tells people, okay, I think this guy is not really interested. Now, do not fidget with your hands also. What does fidgeting mean? Fidgeting means probably you take a piece of paper, right? And then it's like this. This is your script probably. Bills, but okay. You know, fidgeting around like this. Today I want to talk about the importance of recycling. Don't do this, okay? Don't purposely play with nails like this because you're nervous. You just start picking your nails and then. Okay, none of you don't do that, but then, you know, just don't fidget. Or you have a pen like this, okay? Don't take a pen. What you are trying to do is actually because you're nervous, so you're displacing all the energy towards this pen or towards the paper. That's why I said when you are on stage presenting, try to use a small cardboard. I don't know cardboard, this is a hardened card. Okay, so don't fidget. Don't do this, you know. This is Tom Hiddleston. Look, he's fidgeting with his belt, his pocket, his tie. So all these are small actions that tells us that you are nervous. So try to stand still. Okay? Don't clap, don't knuckle crunch, quick with the pen, fold your presentation. I have some students where they do this. Okay, next. Okay, next. Don't, okay? It's very annoying. Alright, moving on, next. Okay, don't pace or bend your angle. Now this happens when you are on the stage. Don't do this. You know, you're standing like this. You know, your legs. Walk with purpose. Don't do unnecessary movement. How can you correct yourself? How do you know if the lecturers are not there to correct you? Video. Film yourself. And then watch it and ask yourself, is this weird? Just answer this. Am I being weird on the stage? If yes, then you are being weird. So change it. It's that simple. You don't need a lecturer to be in front of you to correct you. Hey, I don't like this action. You just watch the video of yourself presenting. That's it. You can identify. All right? Moving on. The posture. Okay, finally we've reached the posture. The posture is the way you stand. Okay? We stand straight. Don't slouch. And you can show your tummy. Okay? Don't stand too straight like this. Very awkward. Just stand in a proper position. Okay? Like this, back straight. Okay, like this, back straight. Turn around. Okay? And be natural. When you are standing straight, it means that you are energized. It means that you are interested to talk to the community, to the audience. It means that you want to talk. Now, right now, we are going to cover when you are recording in front of the camera, what are the things we want from your presentation. Okay? Now, the first few things. Now, some of you might be like me. We are not those YouTubers who like to, you know, give beauty tutorials and take things and this is my foundation. Can you see? We are not. I don't do that. Okay, for some of you who are awkward in front of camera, this is what you should do, especially for a presentation. Number one, your shooting angle should include your upper body, head until your waist. Okay, so better you use a selfie stick instead of taking your camera like this. Okay, don't take a selfie stick. You know, ask your friend or ask your family to help you from head to your waist. All right, now wear proper clothes. Don't just because you know, wear just simply anything you like. Okay, wear proper clothes. Don't do this just a headshot, but instead, you know, from the waist, from the head to the waist. All right. Okay. Now moving on. Next. Please make sure that your recording or facial expressions, volume, speech quality is clear before submitting. Don't do like this. You know, it's not good. We cannot see you. Okay. Instead, be clear. Your voice must be clear. If it's not clear enough, you can use some apps, some programs online and increase the volume, right? This is what you should do. Be clear, stand in front. If you can, use a good camera. I know that you guys have a lot of good cameras or phone cameras. Okay, be clear, speak louder. If you are the person with very soft voice, I will encourage you to speak louder. Okay, or put the camera a bit nearer so we can hear you. All right, now next. Also, the third thing that you should do is after the entire recording, now you can record as many times as you want, because this is a planned speech. Record as many times as you want, take 3, take 4, take 100, up to you. But when you finish your videos, which is 3 to 5 minutes, please upload on YouTube and send the link to your lecturer's email. So if you have a Gmail account, you can actually upload videos and then you just send us the link. If you want to make it private, whatever settings that you can make, up to you, but give us the link. All right? Okay. That's all. Okay, so that's all for now. Okay, now moving on. We will have one short demonstration. Okay, we have one short demonstration. So let's say right now I am recording. Okay, so yesterday let's revise what Dr. Anita said. Okay, we have the speech should be like a finger and a hand. Number 1, this is the introduction. Point 1 with elaboration. Point 2, elaboration. Point 3, elaboration. And finally, the conclusion. Now the palm should be your main topic. Okay, now, so today I will be telling you, one simple topic that I have. Okay, number 1, on a good day, what can you legitimately be proud of yourself? Now, this is my topic. Again, I repeat, on a good day, for what can you legitimately be proud of yourself? So I'm not going to have 3 points. Okay, and I'm going to start. Good morning, everybody. My name is Esther, and today I'm going to present a very simple but interesting topic to you. Usually, when you are having a bad day, there's a lot of negative thoughts that run through me. For example, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty, I'm not like the models. But it's very important that we feed ourselves with good thoughts. And on a good day, these are some of the thoughts that I feed myself with, and I can genuinely be proud of myself. Number 1, I am proud of my height. I am 175 centimeters tall, and I used to think that I am this tall and I am a freak because I don't blend in with the rest of the girls. I always stand in the middle of the, when they're taking pictures, I'm always in the middle, and I just automatically just do that when people say, okay, let's take pictures. When I feel bad about this, people will just say things to me like, oh, you're such a freak. But right now, I can genuinely say I'm proud of my height. Number 1, because with my height, I can reach things where people can't. On the tall shelves, I can reach those things. I also I see better in a crowd. So with my height, I'm very proud. When I teach, my height also helps me to sort of project a certain type of authority to the students. So my height is great, and I'm very proud of me being tall. Okay, number 2, another thing that I am genuinely proud of myself is my upbringing. Sometimes I come from a very strict family. My mom and dad are very strict towards me, but now I can genuinely say I'm very proud. Why? Because they are so strict. They train me to be responsible and fast and effective. There's no dilly-dally in my house. You can't be slow and just drag things. You can't procrastinate. So when I am in that kind of upbringing, I feel that, okay, if a task is given to me, I have to complete it. I have a sense of responsibility, and I can survive well. Because my mother and father, they train me that I need to be capable of all things. You must be able to do housework. You must be able to cook. You must be able to study well. So because of these things that equip me, I am well capable of surviving and being independent. That's the second thing, my upbringing. And the final thing that I'm very proud of myself is that I have friends and family that support me. Especially in my group of colleagues, I have a lot of friends that are kind and they teach me things. Sometimes I'm irresponsible, but my friends told me not to. They tell me honestly, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very glad to have friends that are honest to me and tell me what's wrong with me. So those things, although it's not me, but I can be proud that I am who I am today, not only because of my parents, my upbringing, but because my friends bring out the best in me. Some people have friends that bring out the worst in them, but I have friends who bring out the best in me to be the best version of myself. And the mistakes I have, they'll tell me. So those are the things I'm genuinely proud of myself. So I hope that all of us would have things. On a good day, I can say, hey, I got these, and I'm okay, and I'm happy with it, I'm thankful. So I hope that you enjoy my message, you enjoy my sharing, and that's all for today. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm done with my speech. So what you can say is that, all these things, like this is just an example of how you should record your presentation. You see how I gave my first point, second point, third point. You see how I use my hand gestures, point 1, point 2, point 3, and I look directly at the camera. I stutter a little bit, okay, but it's okay. So when your hands move with a purpose, that is why we want you to record from your head to your waist, so that we can see how your hand gestures are. All right, so all the best in your work. If you have any questions, please think first, because most of the information that you need are already posted by the lecturers. Think first. Now, if you really can't find the answer, only then you email lecturers and ask. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope all the best in your planned speech. Thank you.